What's going on, everyone, on Joey's ATV and Mountain Bike Adventures? So I'm just testing out stuff right now, going live. Um, yeah. So this live stream is basically just to give you a update on when am I gonna restart filming and stuff about ATV rides and mountain bike rides. Um, yeah, I just want to make sure this is actually working right now. So let me just check it. Check this out. Cool. I'm gonna go here. All right, there we go. So this video is called test because I'm testing out this live stream feature. So basically, what I want to say is, yeah. So I know I haven't filmed for the whole winter. Sorry about that. I thought we were gonna go riding this winter, but we had, I think, in all the years that I've been able to ride, it's been the worst winter ever. Like we had a mild and warm winter. I do snow removal personally. Like I'm always out. Like normally when I clean snow, I'm always out cleaning snow. This year I was out about 6 times. That's all. So yeah. Um, so the trails were not nice. They were all muddy and stuff, not compacted. So they've been closed for. So they were closed, sometimes open. Yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna restart filming on Joey's ATV and Mountain Bike Adventures when the trails are gonna reopen. Right now, the trails are closed for the spring. For the spring thaw, they call it. So like to give time for the snow to melt. Yes, the snow right now, 18 of April 18, all the snow's melted. But it's just that they need to they're redoing some of the trails and stuff. So here in Eastern Ontario, basically, the trails are closed right now for spring until May. They usually open around May. Last year they opened late May. They're open around May 21, which was late because we had a lot of rain. Like it's not looking good for this year neither. It's looking like it's gonna open around the same date as last year. Um, it's raining again today, so yeah, whatever. So I follow the Eastern Ontario ATV Association on Facebook, and I've been looking at the updates. I've been looking at the updates, looking to see when the trails are gonna open. Right now, from what I can see, they're still not done like working on the trails because every spring they work on the trails because what happens that during winter with the cold and the warmth, trails are becoming like caved in. Like last year we would go riding, and I don't know if you guys remembered, but we would go riding and some of the trails were full of mud. Like yes, it's fun, but sometimes it's not fun because like we were gone riding for 2-3 hours and we wouldn't come back home and we would need to clean our machine. Yes, it's fun, but sometimes it's just better to have trails that like a little bit of mud we don't mind, but a lot of mud kind of gets on my nerve, you know what I mean? But yeah, pretty much yeah. So this year it's gonna be more complicated. I'm still gonna try to make as much videos as I can. It's gonna be a complicated year, but it will work out. So what I want to say first is yeah, I'm waiting till the trails open. They're working on the trails right now. They've been working like I'm grateful for the people who take care of the trails. Like they've been working extremely hard on the trails. Let me just like they have excavators. They're redoing all the trails, making them nice. Um, hmm. They're also adding some new trails this year. to the oh my god, why am I? They're adding new. This light is so freaking bright, guys. Let me just put this down. Holy shit! This light is like the sun. It makes my freaking eyes cry. But I need it for. All right. So, like I was saying, yeah, they're adding new trails to the map this year. Yeah, so that's gonna be cool. I want to try out some of the new trails this year. My plan would be to leave from our location, to leave from here and go all the way down to Hawkesbury, stop at a chip stand, take a snack, come back. That would be my plan for this summer. That would be so. The first ride I would like to do is go back to Cheese Factory in Saint Alba, then go down to Hawkesbury, then maybe go down even to, like, I don't know, somewhere else, somewhere new. I want to try out new trails this year. They're adding a lot of new trails. I think they added about like 6, 7 new trails right now. Um, and all the trails are on the Quadon app. I have the Quadon app right here. So last year, if you guys when I had my GoPro on my helmet, if you guys looked to my right, I think I had my phone. I had my phone on the ATV. If you wondered, hey Joey, why was your phone on your handlebar? Well, basically because I had the map open. Because I don't know the trails like the back of my hand. Okay, we started riding 2 years ago when we bought the Segway Snarler, so I don't know the trail that much. So yeah, yeah. But our neighbor, what's fun is that our neighbor has like a photographic memory, so he remembers after we've done it once, he remembers it for the rest of the year. So yeah, but this Quadon app is awesome. We pay for it. I think we pay, like, I don't know, $20 every month. It's not that bad. So what I would do is I would go here on the search. I would put where we want to go. Like, let's say, mhm. So basically, no, I wouldn't even need to go on search. I don't remember how I did this last year. Okay, so yeah. So basically, what I would do is I would just, hmm, how the fuck? I don't even remember how to work it out. Oh, so I would go to um right here basically. I would go to this, then I would create a new map. I would go to this, then I would create a new map. Holy crap. So I would go to this right here, that arrow. Then I would do create new route. And then I would go on top. So that's where we would leave from. So point A is where we would leave from, basically. And then I would go select where we wanted to go. Let's say we want to go to the ATV shack, which is in Plantagenet, which is right here. Then I would put the point B, which is which is Worming Shed. Then I would do save. I would do this, route saved. Then it tells me, then it gives me a bunch of info. Be right back. So, yeah, my home phone was ringing for once in a lifetime. So I would go here. Then it tells me how many kilometers the trail is, how many kilometers we need to do to go, like, let's say, to the warming shed. So leaving from here, from my house, and going all the way to the warming shed, which is like in Cartagena, it's 35.8 kilometers. Then it tells me head east on X Trail 67. So it's awesome. I love that thing. And then usually what I would do, I would just put it on my ATV, just like this. Start recording, and then farther and then when you go forward, it follows. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I love it. So that's why I always have. That's why. And last year I would use my mom's phone, because what happened is that when I had my iPhone 12, I bought the mount I use on my ATV is the quad lock mount. So when I had my iPhone 12, I bought a black case, and to mount on my quad lock mount. But as you guys know, I've upgraded to the iPhone 14 Pro. So my case wouldn't fit anymore, so I would use my mom's phone. But I bought this winter. This is the quad lock plate. This you can stick it behind any case. So even when I'll get a new iPhone, even when I'm next year when I'll get the new iPhone 16, if this case doesn't fit on it, who cares? I'll just rip this off, put some new stuff under it. I have some stuff that really sticks. So now this summer I'll be able to use my iPhone 14 Pro. Yeah, it's like the stuff I'm using is rubber stuff. It's like the things that are under the GoPro plates. It's the same. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so reason why I said at the start that it would be a complicated summer is because, well, like you guys know, I've been doing lawn care and snow removal for a few years now, but like this year is where I really brought up my game. Made some cartons and stuff. Joey's Lawn Care and Snow Removal Maintenance. So basically, yeah. So for the past 2 years, I've been getting small contracts, not that much. But this year, I really brought up my game. I had a few snow removal contracts this winter. Yeah, I had a few snow removal contracts this year. And then I didn't have enough, like, I had only like about, I don't know, 6, which wasn't enough. So I decided to make some cardboard cartons. And let's just say I'm now at 12. I have about 12 snow removal contracts right now. Not snow removal, lawn care. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be a complicated summer. So right now I'm in school. Yeah, by the way, the reason why I'm at school, I'm at home, I'll tell you why. So right now I'm in school. I'm in 11th grade. I had a class that was called MHS, which is where you build a house. Then for 3 months, then you spend the next 2 months of school at a co-op. So I'm starting my co-op. I'm starting my co-op next week. I was supposed to start this week, but then we have to have the height formation to go like on ladders and stuff, but the guy didn't come, and blah 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 blah. So ends up I've been home since yesterday because the teacher doesn't have anything else to teach us. But tomorrow I'm going to school for the formation, and then Monday I'm going on my co-op. So the problem is, where I'm trying to get with all this is that at the start of the summer, which is getting here real fast. Let me check on my other computer. What time are we? What day are we? Yeah, we're the 18th of April. So basically, I'm starting my lawn care contract in May. I'm starting my lawn care contracts in May. So what I'm trying to get with all this is that it's gonna be complicated because I'm still in school and I gotta do 2 months of co-op until June 20th. So until June 20th, I will be working on weekends. And yeah. So basically my co-op is from Monday to Thursday because they're not busy. So they take Friday off. So on Fridays, I'll be doing 2 contracts, a big 3-acre contract, and then another small, like, I don't know, another small contract. And then on Saturdays, I'll be doing a bunch of like contracts in Rockland. Then, yeah, a bunch of contracts, like 6, 7, maybe 8. Then I have more, and I have other ones to do. I'm not gonna say all the locations because I don't want to get all the locations of the contracts out on the internet. But yeah, I have other ones to do. So like the only day off I'll have is basically on Sundays, but I have only like Sunday afternoon off. And one thing that really like hits me is that my dad bought me a brand new fishing kayak last year for my birthday. I haven't even tried it yet. So you see, this weekend we're going to detach some lawns. It's part of my job on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm going to go try out my kayak. I'm excited. So that's what I'm saying. So at first, it'll be hard for me to go out for rides. Because the only days off I'll have are going to be the Sundays. So until June 20th, my only days off are going to be Sundays. Even there, I might be getting a commercial contract. By the way, I am insured. I used to not be insured for the first 2 years, but now I am insured, so that's good. That's the other thing that I didn't think would happen. I might get 2 commercial contracts. One of them I'm not sure if I'll get because I brought the paper like with the quote a bit late, but the other one I'm almost 100% sure I'll get it. So that one I'll be doing it on Sundays or Monday after my co-op, or on Mondays after my co-op, whatever. But my point is that at the start of summer, at the start of summer, when the trails are opening in May. So yeah, the trails are opening in May, and one thing I want to say, what I'm trying to get, is that at the start of summer, so in May, from let me check. So from Monday, April 22, which is next week, all the way to June 20th, I will be doing co-op during the week. So all my contracts. So I'm gonna have to do all my lawn care contracts during the weekend. So like I said, the only day off I'll get are Sundays. I'm not even sure yet if I'll be able to be off on Sundays, because if I keep getting more and more contracts, I might need to sacrifice my Sunday and do some on Sundays also. So right now, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So that's gonna be pretty cool. But means less riding, less ATV rides, less mountain bike rides, less kayak, less fishing. But that's all right. But then when I'm gonna be done co-op, well, school is gonna be done already. My co-op ends on the same day as school ends. So when I'm gonna be done my co-op and I'm gonna go on my summer vacations, then my schedule will change. I will be doing all the contracts I'm doing on Fridays, I will be doing them on Thursdays. The one I'm doing on Thursday, I will be doing it on Wednesday. The one I'm doing on Fridays, I will be doing them on Thursdays. The ones I'm doing on Saturdays. Wait, whoa. What did I say? The ones I'm doing on Thursdays, I'm going to be doing them on Wednesdays. Then the ones I'm doing on Fridays, I will be doing them on Thursdays. Then the ones I'm doing on Saturdays, I'm going to be doing them on Fridays. So I'll have my Saturday off. So, and then the ones I'm doing on Sundays, I'm going to do them on Saturdays. So basically, I'll have my Sunday off, if you know what I mean. If you try. If you get me, you get me. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, and also I want to enjoy our new pool that we got installed last year. And also, well, I want to also enjoy our new pool that we got rebuilt last year. That got rebuilt last year.
Got rebuilt last year. That got rebuilt last year.
I'm just looking, and oh, there we go. We got a comment. Not a comment, a thumbs up. God damn. Just weird how I can't. So basically, yeah, that's my summer basically. So don't worry if you guys see less videos this summer. It's normal. I'll be very busy, but I also want to I also want to continue entertaining you guys, and I also want to continue, but I also want to continue entertaining you guys, and also riding my ATV, because that thing's brand new. It's parked in my garage right now, and I use it only for work around the yard and work around my house. So it's like it has 1,800 something kilometers on it. It's brand new. I just want to get it out. So yeah. So I'm gonna try my best to keep you guys entertained all summer long, and go on most rides as I can. My neighbor knows he's gonna try to go on rides only when we will go on rides. So yeah, but yeah, sick. I love it. So before decided to do this live streams before summer starts. Before I wanted to do this live stream before we start doing ATV rides, because I wanted to tell you guys that if you realize that there's less videos this summer compared to last summer, it's normal. It's completely normal. Um, I'll be busy, but like I said, I'll try my best. Same thing for the mountain bike. Last year, I lacked a bit on the mountain bike. Like I have a $1,000 mountain bike parked in my garage. Like I want to get it out a bit, but it's starting to be too small for me, so I might sell it and get a new one. Which that I'm gonna film. So I'm gonna film myself like washing the bike, taking off all the stuff that's mine, like my GoPro mount, my water bottle mount off. Then I'm gonna sell it, and then I'm gonna film when I'll get my new bike, basically. So, but right now I don't have money for a new bike because I'm going to buy a zero turn, 50-inch Toro with my right suspension. I wanted a 54-inch, but it got sold. They only had one in stock, so I'm getting a 50-inch instead. It'll be fine. Because right now the tractor I'm using is my dad's compact tractor, Massey Ferguson GC 2400. First off, while it's 2010, it's starting to have a lot of hours on it. I use it for snow removal, and it doesn't roll as fast as a zero turn. But the advantage is the deck on it is a 60-inch. But that's all right. I don't mind. So yeah, it's yeah. So I'm gonna try to post a lot of videos. I I know I know that the last video I made on this channel 4 months ago, I know that the last video I made 4 months ago on this channel was called ATV Ride in Mud. It was 1 hour 21 minutes and 16 seconds. I know that at the end I told you guys I would try my best to film this this winter, or maybe that was on a YouTube short. Yeah, no, that was on a YouTube short.
Alright, so I just want to tell you.
So I know I told you guys I would try to film myself, film some rides this winter, but I didn't. I knew we would have like a different winter, because I've heard it at the radio, I've heard it on the weather app, but I didn't think it would be that bad. Um, what's funny though? Well, it's not funny for the people who love doing snowmobile. Um, the trails last year they opened on, I don't know, they opened very late last year. This year they opened even later, and they were open for only like 4 days. Yeah, yeah, it's sad. Like yeah. So it's that snowmobile trails were not used that much this year. Same thing for the ATV trails. One day we would get 20 centimeters of snow. It would last. Then warm day, snow would melt. Like all the snow on my driveway was melted. It was the worst winter. Personally, me and gravel driveways, we don't have a good history. Nope, nope. It was the worst snow. It was the worst winter for snow removal people, especially for people who clean gravel driveways. Because when you clean the first time, you hope for the best that it freezes and makes a nice base for the entire winter. But for the past 2 winters, it's been hell and hell for people with that snow removal, because what happens? It's cold, cold, cold. Oh, one day it's warm. All the compacted snow melts. Next thing you know, you get a big snowstorm. You get a big, next thing you know, the week after, you get a big snowstorm, 15 centimeters, and you're picking up all the rocks, busting shear pins, blowing rocks in the lawns. You guys, if I would tell you guys the amount of power broom jobs I did this spring, you wouldn't believe like your eyes. I think I did about 10, maybe 11 power broom jobs. I'm still not done. I think I have one more to do. Gotta check my schedule. So basically, it's been. Why are my glasses so crooked? What the fuck? So basically, yeah, that's yeah, yeah. Yeah. So what would happen is that when we would get a big dump of snow, like 20 centimeters or 10 or 15, they would open the ATV trails, would stay open for like a week. Then we would be like, it would stay open for like a week, because after a week, all the snow would be melted. So they would open it for like a week. They would open it. Then at the end of the week, we would get one warm day. All the snow would melt, so they would close it. So they would open it for like a week. So it was like open, close, open, close, open, close all winter long. And sometimes what I found very weird with this winter, which really made me like, wow, I think it's the first time I see a winter like this. Like I'm used to, like here we usually get a lot of snow. I'm tired. Yeah, so we don't get as much snow as some places in Quebec, but we still get a lot of snow. And yeah, no, seriously. What really made me like, wow, I think this is like the worst winter and the shortest winter I've ever seen, is that basically sometimes we would be 1 month. Sometimes we would be a month to a month and a half without a snowstorm. Usually here in Ontario, usually here in Ontario during winter we get a snowstorm at least every week. You get one snowstorm per week. We get at least a snowstorm every week. Sometimes it's worse. Sometimes we get 2 snowstorms in a week or 3 snowstorms in a week. But most of the time it's just 1 snowstorm per week. This year it would be like 1 week snow, then for 2 weeks there's no snow, then on the third week, oh, another snowstorm. Sometimes, and I think the longest we've been without snow this winter was a month and a half, almost 2 months without snow. So I was like, holy shit, it's the first time I see this. Yeah, like the atmosphere is really, really, I won't say it here. On April 4th, 2024, on Thursday, April 4th, 2024, we're April 18th. Oh, on Thursday, April 4th, 2024, we had, which was recently, at the start of April, we got a big snowstorm that just came out of nowhere. We got a big 20 centimeter snowstorm, and it was sticky snow, not fluffy snow. It was like 20 centimeters of wet, sticky snow, not fluffy. 20 centimeters. Yeah, no, seriously. Out of nowhere. All the snow was melted. All the snow was melted. What was the funniest? Well, it wasn't that fun. That all the snow was melted, and I had even started all my power broom jobs. I had done 2. I had done here on my house and one of my neighbors. Next thing you know, we got a big freaking snowstorm, and the snowplow just pushes all the rocks back in my ditch. I was like, come on, man, come on. And the worst part about all that, my snowblower was off. What was very funny is that my snowblower was, I removed my snowblower 2 days, like 2 or 4 days before the snowstorm. Because I was like, they're announcing a 20 centimeter snowstorm. I don't think there will actually be one, but there was. That was very weird, but yeah. Let me just check out stuff. I was supposed to finish editing my YouTube video. I've been telling myself since this morning, I'll finish editing my YouTube video. But I don't know. I've just been trying to do a live stream. I just really wanted to do a live stream, so I stopped. But yeah. So that's just what I wanted to tell you guys. And yeah, I'll see you probably back on this weekend. Sometime this weekend. Probably film a video about, I don't know, me washing my bike or stuff like that, tuning up my bike and my dad's bike. So yeah, I might see you on live stream or on normal video. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.